times I might drop them, we do not bite them. Stop it. Stop it. No, ma'am. Not a toy. No biting. No. No. No team. No ma'am, Trixie. No, no, no. This is the bastard. She keeps grabbing the balls when I drop them. I am anti this, Trixie. Hold on just a second. Welcome, new viewer. Ah, I see. I'm doing a terrible job. There we go. Sorry, I've just now decided it's wise for me to check my audio levels. Okay, that seems reasonable. Small dog. Good girl to not grab the ball, Trixie. Thanks, Daisy. I'm trying really hard. I appreciate the encouragement. It's harder when I'm at home because I have a small dog and she thinks these are her toys and is very upset that I'm not leaving them on the floor for her to instantly swallow. But yeah, I think I've improved a lot. Yes, remembering the tips. Okay, feet shoulder width apart, hands down at my sides, elbows at right angles, hands relaxed, not as drastically to the side. Yes, she does just want to play, but this is the face of an evil little gremlin who wants to eat the toys. No. Okay. Tips. Okay. I actually got a bastard child. I actually got a really good rhythm going earlier before I started streaming. Yes, she's exactly like a baby, except so much louder. When she barks, it is piercing. That was impressive, I think. Landed right on my head. I watched a little bit of the recording from last time and found out that my audio levels were just terrible the entire time. So if at any point you were like, the music should be louder, or I should be louder, or anything of that sort, you're welcome to just let me know. Too high. Stop it. Drop the ball. Got it. You're totally fine, Daisy. How are you doing today? What's new in your life since I last saw you? It was a good run, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. I'm, always looking for some sort of affirmation. You went skateboarding with your sister. That's awesome. I have never skateboarded. I thought I would be good at it, but this is a recurring theme in my life. I was not instantly good at it and therefore never actually tried. My day's pretty good. I moved back home yesterday, back in with my parents, which is, every college student's dream. And today was my first whole day here. I tested negative for COVID-19, which is always a fun thing, and I went to online classes and did some homework, and now I'm juggling because it's my only release. Not a very good one at that. I should get a text-to-speech thing. That would be smart. Or, I don't know, I could put the computer closer to my face or like hold my phone somewhere or something. But instead I continue to do this. Yeah, doing pretty good. Except for at juggling, because I keep hitting myself in the face with the balls. Luckily I'm no longer on the top floor of a building, so I don't have to worry about my downstairs neighbors as much anymore. No. Begone, devil. I'm practicing. Alright, Daisy. Go do what you gotta do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping in. Always lovely to see a familiar name in my chat box. But you do what you gotta do, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Or if you want to come back later or something. See you next time. And it looks like we might have a new viewer. Welcome. Nothing interesting happening here. Except for, I'm practicing juggling. At least when I hit her with the ball, she doesn't launch herself at it to eat it again. Thank you for not biting it, Trixie. It's a good dog to not bite the ball. Really need to readjust the whole planer thing. It says I have 5 viewers now. Welcome, new viewers. I'm practicing juggling. Sort of. Sometimes I'm just dropping balls aimlessly. I only got hit in the face twice that time. I hit the printer and it started making some noises. I'm a little worried about that. It'll be fine. It's totally fine. Caught it with my knees. I am a gifted person. Okay. No man, Tracy. You are not to bite the ball. I have a dog. She's on the floor. If anybody wants to see her, we'll do that. Sorry, dog. You're a good girl. Catch. There's white all over my shirt from where these balls are hitting me. They're very dusty fellows. Okay. So practicing starting left-handed, but that tends to get way more out of control, way quicker. No. Back, devil. Sorry, Trixie. I love you. I don't want to hurt you. Stop eating my juggling balls. My dog doesn't trust me to not drop the balls at all. Every other toss, she'll jump up like there's something that's about to land on the floor. She'll be like, yeah, this is awesome. Balls get so dusty after just a minute. Sorry, Trixie, that one hit you right in the face. I will be right back. My dog needs to go outside. You know, you can say a lot of things about my stream, but you can't say I'm not. I was going to say entertaining to watch, but you could totally say that. I was just off screen. But look, there are juggling balls. They're in the air. They're in the air. There's more time in between when they go into the air and then they hit the ground. I'm getting better. Stop trying to eat the ball strips. Stop putting the ball in your mouth, little dog. Stop it. Drop the ball. Stop putting it in your mouth. Stop putting your teeth on the juggling ball. Okay, now I'm gonna go let the dog in. It's gonna be great. In theory, I'm getting better. Stop trying to eat them, and you'll stop getting that gross feeling in your mouth, Trix. They're not clean balls. No. you're also back. Isn't it great? This time there's added pressure in the form of my 8-pound dog, who's keeps grabbing these balls every time I drop them. Your life has meaning all the time. My dog is the one whose life has meaning, now that I'm supplying her with this hilarious game where I keep dropping these balls and grabbing them before she picks them up. And I've been getting better. Check this out. Pretty good. I'm trying to avoid the light coming in from here because I know as soon as I step into the light, you can no longer see my face at all. I've shut the blinds. My little dog, she is sweet, but she is so dumb. She would never, ever give me a ball willingly after here. Greet the fan. Say hello to Night of Nye. Would you like the ball? She doesn't want them when they're not flying through the air, but as soon as one hits the floor, she is on it with her teeth. I wish I could I guess I could angle my camera down and you could watch her reactions. She's so tuned in to the presence of these balls. Too bad, I'm not going to drop them this time. I dropped one, but I got it. Night of Nye, how have you been since I last saw you 1,000 years ago? Well, I don't know how to respond to that, really. I'm not used to the compliments, but I can assure you I will drop them again shortly. Like right then. I did have a safe trip home. I don't have COVID-19. I got tested. That was really the safest part of my trip home. My mom was frustrated that I wore my mask in the house. She was like, obviously we're not going to infect you. She takes it very personally that I was not gonna take off my mask. So now she's happy that I've tested negative because now I have no valid reason to wear a mask in the house. I'm not going to infect them. And, you know, they might infect me, but they don't really believe that COVID-19 is real, so kind of fine either way, huh? I feel bad every time I hit the dog with one of these balls. I'm like, I'm sorry, but in fairness to myself, if you just stopped eating them, I wouldn't really stop you from getting hit, but, you know, maybe you'd stand farther away. Exactly. You know, I didn't even really need to come home, right? I could have stayed at college. I was in no danger there. Trixie, would you like a helmet? I don't really. I'm trying to think of what the easiest thing. A bowl from the kitchen. This is my life now, Night of Nye. Would you like to see the bowl? Come here. Night of Nye, I don't think she likes it. Now I have to wash this. I'm not that mature of an adult. Just in general. I just put the bowl back. I don't have a helmet. This isn't actually a bad idea. Let me try to juggle with something balanced on my head so I can maintain my, incredible posture. Wow. I'm so honored to have you invested in my live stream. I don't express it very well, but it means a lot to me that you're here, that you're commenting, that you've come back. I feel very honored by that. Of all the seemingly infinite streamers you could be watching on this, is it Tuesday? It's Wednesday. On this Wednesday. Depending on time zones, I guess. Wednesday for me. I pay you? Crap. I don't think I signed the last paycheck. Hey, I don't pay you to admit that in the comments. Review the third clause of your contract. You're never supposed to admit to that in front of the other viewers. I forgive you, but just because it's so much fun to have you here, I'd hate to have to, ban you from my channel. I just got a notification. I meant to turn those off. Great. So anyway, as we all suspected would be the case, my family was very impressed with my juggling. They did ask me what else I've learned at college, but I just didn't answer. I just juggled aggressively at them. Way God intended. They're going too much towards me. Why are you banned from 60% of Twitch? You were supposed to disclose that stuff before I hired you. Before I brought you on, you were supposed to disclose what standing grudges there were against you. I can't be hiring trolls for my Twitch live stream comments. If only that were a real thing you could get charged with. How did they react? That's a great question. I haven't told them that part yet. Actually, I just got home and I was like, hey, who wants to see me juggle? And they were like, should we talk about school? And I was like, no, it's 6 p.m. If you wanted to talk about school, you should have caught me during business hours. And then I just avoided them all day today. All three on the floor. I don't really have a problem with trolls, but it kind of depends on how you're trolling, I don't have any, there's no further elaboration for that. None whatsoever. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. I was going to name a few trolls, and then I was like, I'm not going to insult Shrek by calling him a troll. Not really. Check this out. Simultaneous drop. What up? Sorry. You kind of got to preface that. We need a code word for if you're trying to make me look good so I won't embarrass you by failing miserably. If you're trying to make me look good, you should probably lead with, trying to think of a good code word. I don't know. I can't think of anything except for like Mesopotamia, and I don't think we can use that naturally. So if you think of a good code word for when you're trying to make me look cool, Trixie, that's great. Are you just going to start every sentence with that now? Since I'm assuming you're trying to make me look cool all the time. You're very nice. Seems like the kind of thing you would do. You're just going to be like, Trixie, I don't know. I don't really know how this works. I didn't think this through before I went down this path. I should have. There's a lot that I should have thought of. Wow, we're on the same page here. Night of Night, I think we've become best friends. I don't really know how that happened, but, it seems to have happened. Fun cover of this song. I've been your friend since Monday night. Don't act like this is a new thing. Now you have a best friend. An internet best friend, admittedly. But I've been told those are just as good. As long as they don't ghost you. Oh, the stories I could tell about internet best friends that never really existed. Like a whole generation is going to have PTSD after the last several years of not needing a valid email address to create accounts online. That's a new thing. We didn't have to do that when I was a kid. We could just be as many people as we wanted to be. I caught it after it hit the floor. What are you learning? What have I said that isn't like common knowledge? My name is Delaney. When I was, younger, vague, when I was slightly younger, no, fairly younger, like a third of the age I am now, I've completely lost my train of thought. When I was much younger, I was many people on the internet, 6 or 7 people at a time. Probably how I got so into D&D, like all the role playing. I was like, wow, if only you could do this in real life. Turns out you can. Sorry, I hit the TV. Or the screen, it's not a TV. And I skipped the song. But this next song is actually a beautiful song that I really love, so I'm not going to complain about it. This is a great song, y'all. Turn it up. I didn't say I was everybody on the internet Night of Night. I said I was like 6 people on the internet. There's no way you've only been trolled by 6 people. But if you got trolled by Mr. Rogers on Google Plus in 2014, then yeah, I probably trolled you. Wow. Caught red-handed. I probably shouldn't have admitted to that openly. Except Google Plus has been completely shut down. There's no way for you to trace me. If anybody ever asks, I'll just say I was joking. That one went all the way under the desk. I'm trying really hard, Night of Nye. I don't know if you know this, but I'm like trying really hard to impress you. I want you to come back. I want people to enjoy this stream. And you're people, so... You're entirely people. And when you say we're all, do you mean you and the... I don't know, it says I've got 3 viewers right now, but I don't really believe it. I think one of them is Nightbot, which never does anything, by the way. Never a thing. And I'm assuming there's some sort of glitch that's making it read as 3 people because, I don't know. If somebody else is watching, you should comment so that we know you're watching. Wow, there's another comment. You're a real person, Moraine. I don't really know how to say your name, but I'm going to assume it's like that. Wow, we have 2 whole viewers. This is so exciting. Night of Nye, meet Moraine. So many people. This is more people that I've interacted with on a face-to-face way since July 30th. And it's exactly as many people as I've interacted with on a daily basis since like March 18th. Sorry, Trixie. I just hit my dog. Wow. This is incredible. I can't believe you all are already friends. I don't feel at all threatened by that. I'm not at all insecure or upset by the fact that my 2 viewers already know each other. I don't have to impress 1 person or 2 people individually. I have to impress 2 people as a group now that are definitely going to talk about me later. I should focus really hard on this. Juggle, 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 juggle. Ah! That was impressive. The floor is so chalky. You've been talking about me all day? Wow. All good things, I hope. I would love to assume, honestly, but I know I can't. Moraine, are you already one of my followers? I'm like a little confused here. I'm like, was that just a really good guess? Or am I actually talking to someone who followed me when I was younger and did more music? I do play piano. And some other instruments, and I sing, and this used to be a music stream, and that's how I came to this world with so many followers. It's because I did a lot of music stuff, and then I stopped streaming for personal reasons, and then when I was at college, I started streaming, and I didn't have a piano, so I started streaming the only thing I had. You actually follow, that's incredible. So, just to be clear, you followed me back when I started playing music, and then, wow. Wow, this is incredible. Moraine, why did you keep following me when I didn't stream for like 2 years? I'm honored, I'm very impressed. Night of Night, you did not miss that much. I don't even want to think about 2017. I wasn't very good at stuff. I appreciate your honesty though, Night of Night. I would have unfollowed too. I was like mediocre at piano. I can play something for you right now. There's a piano right there. Oh, cool. I see. So you don't go through and do like a purge every once in a while? Well, now that you've brought it up, I'm not actually going to give you guys the option. I'm just going to go, no, Night of Night. I thought we were best friends. You're already ghosting me. Embarrassing. That's hilarious and embarrassing. I totally just started playing the piano and was like, wow, this is going awesome. Then I look up and you guys can't hear anything. That's great. That's hilarious. Now I'm embarrassed and I don't want to keep playing. But night of night, I promised you when my volume was off that I would play a song for you. So that was pretty bad. And then I'm supposed to repeat the first part. But that was embarrassing. I would like to say, though, I haven't practiced piano in ages. And that was like without music or anything. That was just memory. Holy moose, you're almost as good at piano at juggling. That would feel like a good compliment if I hadn't played piano for like 9 years. Now, Moraine, I don't know if you followed me when I was just playing like classical music on the piano, or if you followed me when I was still singing and stuff, or if you followed me, I don't know, I'm assuming you followed right before I stopped streaming. Who's to say, really? Okay, now I'm gonna do the thing where I reconnect my mic and then actually switch back to the other audio. I thought it was supposed to switch to default when I unplugged my mic, but it didn't. Thank you, Night of Nye. I wish it had been better. I do. I have auto host turned on. Hold on, I'm switching back to my other mic. Desktop audio mic, that one. Yes. Hello, Mike. Michael. All right, now you can hear me through this thing. I do. I have auto host on, and I have a set list of streamers that I am always hosting if they're live and by priority. And Eve, good friend of mine, lover, is always streaming when I'm not. I'm glad you've noticed my name. That makes me feel good. I'm not trying to, Got it. Well, I hope you haven't been disappointed by my mediocre juggling, my mediocre piano playing, and my fantastic conversational skills. We're gonna get better at the juggling though. The sun is no longer right here, so I can like be a little closer. My hands aren't really staying where they need to be. Hey, that's awesome. It's a good way to meet people, I think. I tried World of Warcraft, but was no good at it, which longtime viewers might recognize as a recurring theme with me. Yes, we are missing the singing. I feel like I'm playing, like I'm showing too much of my hand if I try to do that for you, and I really haven't done that. And I wasn't actually a good singer. I should go on the record as saying, Daisy to Muffin, welcome back. We have a whole conversation going about like piano and instruments and stuff. You missed me playing the piano very briefly, mediocrely. So what I was saying is, juggling, you guys have been witnessing me getting better, but I started really badly at this. I practiced piano and took piano lessons for 9 years, and I started streaming in year 7. So like, I definitely felt good about that. I've never ever sung in any sort of, like, not even professional, educational way, entirely recreational. I just poured water on myself. Wow, that could not have been more embarrassing. Night of Nye, I'm like the inverse of one of those super talented people where I'm mediocre to bad at everything, and I feel like the spectrum actually goes another way. I felt bad that I just poured water all over myself and the floor. Can you guys see this? I just poured it on myself and the floor was dusty from my juggling balls. Anyway. Yeah, no, drinking water is not my strong suit. I don't really know what is. I guess math. I work as a math tutor. If anybody ever needs like math tutoring or anything, I can do anything from like developmental levels up through, I don't know, differential equations, linear algebra, whichever one of those is higher, I can do. I can do both of them, to be clear. And you guys have heard me singing. I've been singing like while I stream. I've been saying, you know, and I caught all those balls. Yeah, math, something I can do. Daisy, wow, you are just so popular, aren't you? I'm getting some notifications, so... Wow, I never turned the music back on. I should turn that back on. It did not turn back on automatically. This is fun. Let me turn this down. I love this song. Great song. You know, any song that ends with just a refrain of "we're all gonna die," I think is a high quality song. But Sufjan Stevens in general, y'all. The floor is so gritty and wet, it's really uncomfortable. I probably should have done something about that, but now I've committed to standing in it, and that's really just my own fault. Night of Nye, some other time when I've, I don't know, practiced anything, I will sing a song for you. I don't know any happy songs. You're going to have to tell me a song to learn, and then I'll learn it, and then I'll perform it for you. Because right now I can only think of one song that I know how to play on the piano and also sing, and I can do more on the guitar. Oh, hold on, I'm being dumb. Hey guys. If you click on my channel name, it'll link you to my YouTube, where I have 2 videos posted, and they're both of me singing. I have 1 subscriber. This is not something that I am committed to. I have no clue when I will post again, but like, if you want to hear me singing, it's over there. All the balls went in different directions. Wow, I have 2 subscribers. This is so exciting. That's as many subscribers as I've had in my entire life. This floor is so upsetting to me. Maybe if I stopped dropping the balls. Okay, I will work to learn this Banana Boat song. You know, once I was working at my job where I work as a math tutor, as I've now referenced 2 times. I have a coworker who's very musically talented, actually is just a prodigy and genius at everything, but also happens to be very musically talented. And while I was watching one day, he was working with this young woman who, they seemed to be really vibing. They were doing lots of math stuff together. Seemed to be really digging it. They started talking about music. He wrote a song about where we worked and sang a little bit of it for her. And they were talking about music, and it seemed great. She started asking him about music, and he'd heard a lot of the songs she recommended, and then she asked him this random question. She was like, do you know the Banana Split motto song? And he was like, no, I don't actually know that one. And she goes, that's because I completely made it up because I thought you were lying to me about knowing all the songs, so I wanted to see if you'd admit it if you didn't know one. And it was really out of nowhere, and I was super confused by it. I was like, wow, you guys were really just vibing, and then you decided to test him and admit it. Like, at that point, you can just say, oh, well, whatever, and, like, assume that they're never going to look it up. But this girl really just did that. Kind of killed the mood, you know? It's my fancy way of saying, I don't know, please don't test me because I will fail the test and embarrass myself. Yes, everyone's clever in this world. Clever at one thing or another. Stop that. You should. Use everything that you can. Any tool that is given to you, any tool that you can take, if ever there is a situation in which you can use it, do. Because you're not going to get anything else from this world. And you're never going to get any justice or fairness. And that is life lessons with Delaney. Use what you get. No matter how you get it. I got these juggling balls and I'm using them. I also got water on the floor and should really make this an educational stream, huh? Come learn sad life facts with Delaney while she fails at juggling. So what are some sad life facts? Sloths. Let's talk a little bit about sloths. Their metabolisms are so slow that they can starve to death on an empty stomach. And sometimes when they're climbing trees, they mistake their own arms for branches and grab themselves and fall and die. What song is this? This is a super creepy sounding song. I'm gonna skip through until I find a song that I like this one. Life-changing for the sloths. Or life-ending, I guess. Oh man, I forgot about that. Yes, that is a very old song I recorded like 5 years ago, and I think I posted it like 3 years ago. I have like a whole folder of songs that I can cover, but unfortunately none of them have video with them. They're just audio. So for the most part, I just post them when I do, like over black screens. And the most recent song I posted, which was a cover of Counting Stars by whoever did that song originally. Thanks. I don't actually know what it is. I don't know how I was gonna spin that. I was gonna deflect it somehow. Consider it deflected really smoothly. Punched myself in the stomach, that one. I actually only know like 6 chords on the guitar, but most songs only require 4. So I can usually transpose it to a key that I can play and then sing that. And I don't know any fancy finger picking. So in theory, I can play the guitar, just the very basics. No, please don't unfollow. Look, I'll do something embarrassing. I don't have anything embarrassing. Wait, hold on. I know how to fix this. I was literally born to perform. My mother was a speech major and taught speech and English at a college. And when I was born, she had me practice performing 30 minutes a day. Do I look cool when I play guitar? I've never asked anyone that. Night of Nine, you've now seen maybe one video of me playing guitar, depending on which video you clicked on when you went to my channel. How do I look? Do I look rad? I could go put on my leather pants. I feel like that's way cooler. I feel like I'm doing bad at keeping these down low. Super rad. Awesome. I feel good about that. Wow, down to 2 viewers. You know, we had 6 for a minute there. We had like 6 whole viewers briefly. Sorry, I got distracted by my phone. Yeah, we had 6 viewers briefly. Now we have 2 again. But that's okay, because one of them is you, Night of Nine, and that's awesome. You're really the only one I need. I should not be looking at my phone. It's very unprofessional. I got an email from my teacher, and I wasn't even reading it or responding to it. I was sorting it into a file based on the class it was for, because I want my inbox to stay empty so that I feel less stressed when I go to check my emails. It's more advice from a college junior. Get rid of your emails as fast as possible so that you're never stressed. I've now been streaming for an hour. Night of Nine, what do you do in your spare time? What do you do when you're not watching me? Oh boy, hula hooping on one leg while juggling. You watched someone else? I'm gonna focus on the completely wrong thing with this message. You watched someone else juggling? Do you just go on Twitch and search juggling? Like, is that what your thing is?
Who's here?
I'm streaming. You're totally fine. Yeah, I realized that. Okay. Night of Nine, there's water on my floor. I am not a stable person, but you've told me that you watched someone far more impressive than I yesterday, and now I feel as though a challenge has been issued. I do not have a hula hoop, but I will jump on the floor while juggling, and if I die, you can feel bad about it until you die too. I'm worried about this. I don't know how to start. You didn't say on one foot, so. Okay. That's impossible and you're lying. Yeah, you're lying to me about how you watched someone yesterday. It's not true. I can hop, or I can juggle. But I am legitimately curious as to how many people you watch on Twitch that juggle. Like, is this just something you do? I'm not supposed to throw the balls as high as I've been throwing them. That's not really an impressive thing. I think I'm just bad at... I'm supposed to throw them at head level or a little above. And I'm like, yes, easy peasy, sky. Or do you mean while she was bouncing? So like, okay, you try juggling while bouncing and see how well you can manage how high the balls are going up. Night of Night, you don't have to be embarrassed about it. We all like to watch jugglers on Twitch at some points or other, but I don't know. I guess I don't want to assume that you're just on Twitch to watch me juggling. Like, I don't know how you found my stream. I don't really know why you found my stream. You've been here 2 days in a row now. I don't know. At some point you kind of gotta ask, like, why do you follow so many jugglers on Twitch? If I go to your page and click and see who you're following, what am I gonna find? What am I gonna learn about my new friend? Where can I join that? Do they give you helpful tips when you're there? Or is that like I guess that's like an addicted to juggling thing. But I feel like that would be the best place to learn some tips for juggling well. Jugglers Anonymous. I'm now skipping through the music. Ooh, this is a good one. All of these are good ones. This is a great one. We love music. Wow. You know, the most unbelievable part of that Night of Night is that there were ever 100 people streaming on Twitch juggling in a day. I just don't think the market is that high. We all know what sells. I would say though that, you know, if you're limited to watching 2 streamers a day, I'm very honored that I am one of the jugglers you choose to watch. And I can accept that the other juggler you watch is much more talented than I. My poor dog. %, jugglers. Wow, I have been on the wrong side of Twitch. You know, you'd think if Twitch were 90% jugglers, juggling would be a category on the streams. 'Cause I go to stream and they're like, what are you streaming? And I'll say circus games. And they'll be like, that's not even a thing. I think, yeah, my category has reverted back to music, which I should probably change lest I get in trouble. Although, there is music in my stream. And I did used to stream music more. I got a Snapchat. That's not important, probably. I feel like if it's ever an emergency, you should not Snapchat me, because I don't open those. Why would that be true? If it were 90% juggling, wouldn't Twitch be advertising that like crazy? Like, juggling is what's bringing in the revenue at this point. I've never been to TwitchCon, but I've seen the videos and stuff. I never see any jugglers there. I should go to TwitchCon. My brother says they have a private booth for all the other Twitch jugglers. I was gonna say, you'd really think if there were so many Twitch streamers juggling, I would be better at this. I spend enough of my time on Twitch. Alright, Night of Night, you've convinced me. Juggling is the #1 popular activity for Twitch streamers. So tell me, since you seem to be the Twitch juggler connoisseur, how do I rank compared to the others? Ignoring the fact that I've now dropped the ball. so many times. Bear in mind, if you say too low, I will deactivate. I've done it before. Moraine has attested. I wonder if I've just lost Moraine's follow. He definitely stopped watching. He said he's been following me for 3 years. It's possible he's come back and realized I'm not worth following anymore. Juggler, come on. He did unfollow me? Do we know that for a fact? I would totally believe it, but it would hurt my feelings substantially. I'm checking right now to see if he actually unfollowed me. He doesn't seem to have. I'll check more thoroughly later. I have 57 followers right now. If you're telling me after this stream 55 of my followers are unfollowing, I don't know. That would seem super reasonable to me. I don't deserve more than 2 followers. It's not their fault that they simply followed years ago and I never reminded them to unfollow. Just out of curiosity, are you going to be one of those 2 followers? Have I lost your follow after today? We were best friends 30 minutes ago, remember? Now you're threatening to leave. This is gaslighting. Ah, I see. This is why. It's because you gaslight all the streamers. Wait, if you're banned from 60% of Twitch, how do you know that 90% of it is juggling? Also, if you think my stream is 1% of Twitch, I don't even know how to respond to that. Thank you, I guess. Oh, okay. Poor dog. Look, now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you my cute dog again, so that everybody will stay following. Trixie, you're such a cute dog. She's a cutie. I'm probably about to wrap up, to be honest, because I've now been streaming for 1 hour and 13 minutes. So I'll say about 2 minutes and then I'll wrap up because, I don't know, at some point my parents will get back and then they'll realize what I'm doing. It'll be really embarrassing. Yes, she's cute. Please continue to follow me. Yeah, I know. The parents can't find out. They'll, I don't know, cut me off from the Wi-Fi or something. I would do this in my own room, which is a very clean and organized space, but I don't have internet back there, which feels illegal to me. My favorite things about college is the internet. Sorry. What will you do for the rest of the day? Night of night, that's what I've been trying to get you to say all along. What do you do when I'm not streaming? What is your life? Go find another juggler on Twitch, I guess. I don't know. I'll tell you what, you know, my one follower, I will dump you onto someone else. I will raid someone if I can remember how. I don't know who's streaming right now. Excuse me, Trixie. Now I know that's not true. You've already told me there are other people who are infinitely better than me. I am wondering... Hello. How do I used to remember this. I used to be good at this. Share? That's not it. I did used to be okay at this, I should say. Wow, yeah. It's gonna be... No, that's not right. I've now embarrassed myself. I have no clue what's happening. Also, I left the chat room, so I got disconnected from chat. That's embarrassing. Everyone's really bad. You don't want me to drop you off somewhere else. I actually appreciate that because you know, I don't remember how to do this anyway. So, thanks for watching, Night of Nye. This is great. I feel so affirmed. TBH. My juggling balls back into their little plastic container. They used to fill this thing. They're slowly getting more and more compressed. Really not taking up as much room. Wow. I am honored that you watched for so long. I'm going to turn off the music because it's distracting me now. I am honored that you've watched for so long. I greatly appreciate your company. This is awesome. I feel like we've bonded. Yes. Yeah. I will figure it out as if I'm ever going to need that. The nice thing about me, I think, I'm not trying very hard. I'm not trying to get big. I mean, at some point, maybe I'll try to stop pouring my water on the floor, but you said if I played the piano for you, you wouldn't unfollow. I'm not already big. I have 2 subscribers on YouTube. You're one of them. I'm not trying to be big. Is there anything I can do to make you stay? You've already said you won't unfollow. That's it. I'm good. I'm in the clear. Awesome. Sorry, my mom is 24-hour stream. Yes, at some point. I will do a 24-hour stream with everything. Juggling, music, video games, all the things I've streamed in the past. We'll play Choice Chamber. It'll be hilarious. You'll love it. It'll be great. 1010 would recommend. I just realized that was an option right there. Just super neat. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Oh, hold on. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Look, I've got a... This is going to go poorly. Hold on. I'm going to switch back to my non-mic mode. I have my little schedule up on the wall here. Schedule. As you can see, tomorrow's Thursday. It's full. I have stuff on Thursday. Sorry. I am a professional person. I have a little clip-on tie somewhere. Anyway, at this point, I'm kind of just delaying the inevitable goodbye. I'm waiting to see if there is any last goodbye message in the chat before I close this off. Check out what I can do. Good night.